Alright, so here we are in the overtime period. 110 to 110 is the score. If you missed episode 25 where we played out the regulation period, that link will be in the Nuggets playlist. And now moving on to this overtime game here against the OKC Thunder. Russell Westbrook has fouled out of the game, so they'll be rolling with Jared Bayless probably for the majority of this period. But here's a nice dish by Ty Lawson down to Joel Embiid, who's looking for a foul call, but really needs to get up and play some defense because the outcome of this game is still very much in question in the 5-minute overtime period. So here's Jared Bayless setting up the offense right now, looking to see what he has got. Gonna attack, give it to Jeremy Lamb, not giving it to KD, which is a surprise, but Lamb straight to the basket, but cannot finish in heavy traffic. Gallinari on the rebound, he's got 20 points, he's gonna take it up down the court, but gets stripped by the OKC Thunder. Jared Bayless on the move to the basket, but he gets blocked by Terrence Ross. What a play by the former Toronto Raptor and former UW Husky. And now here's Joel Embiid in the post, attacking again. Double team, doesn't matter. Draws the foul on, I believe, Jared Bayless at his third, and he'll go to the line. So first free throw is up. Excellent release. He knocks it down. Embiid is slightly better than most other NBA centers in terms of free throw ability, but I wouldn't say he's automatic quite yet, even though he makes both of them, extending our lead to 4 points. Now here's OKC. They're looking for a score, trying to keep this a close game. Really should be looking for Durant. However, he's just holding his shorts in the corner. Gonna go to Jeremy Lamb, crossover on Gallinari into Ibaka, who's got a mismatch on Ross. Takes it straight to the basket, but cannot finish. Great defense by Ross in the mismatch. Embiid on the boards. He has 23 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 blocks. What a great game. But here's Ty Lawson operating in the isolation, pulling up for mid. No sir, that won't go. Durant on the rebound, finally touching the ball, but he's going to give it up to Jeremy Lamb. As you can see, Durant only 14 shots, but very efficient shooting with 10 makes. As Gallinari gets the steal, going up the court to Farid, over to Lawson, nothing quite there. And then we force a pass to Farid. Jeremy Lamb on the steal. Lamb taking it straight to the basket, but he gets blocked by Gallinari. Great save by Joel Embiid. And then now it's going to be in Ty Lawson's hands. Has a interesting change of possessions, a lot of turnovers, and he has a mismatch. So going against Chris Kaman, let's see my isolation skills. What am I doing? Attacking the basket, can't get past Chris Kaman. Out to Terrence Ross. Open three, but he can't get it to go. And then I can't get back on defense, and Jeremy Lamb finishes the wide open dunk. Just a poor play on my part. I don't know why I couldn't get past Chris Kaman. That's just a testament to my poor isolation skills from 2K. But now it's a 2-point game with 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. Gonna run a cross-cut play. I believe this one is for Danilo Gallinari against Kevin Durant. But here's Terrence Ross coming off the screens. Gonna give it back to Lawson. Into Gallinari. Gallinari pump fake, drive to the hoop. Got Durant playing some nice defense. And then another steal, another turnover. We gotta stop making these mistakes. As you can see, Jared Bayless brings it up the court over to Chris Kaman, and Kaman finishes it, tying the game at 114. Now we've gone a few possessions without a score. As you can see, our field goal percentage is now 47%, but we've taken a lot less shots than the OKC Thunder due to our turnovers. And that was just another near turnover right there, trying to feed into Embiid, trying to take advantage of that mismatch once again. Embiid has come through this game, but some other players and as well as himself has struggled with controlling the ball and making sure at each possession counts. But nice screen away from the ball for Ty Lawson as he moves to the open spot and knocks down the long two. So it's a 2-point game, under 2 minutes to go. Jared Bayless once again operating for the OKC Thunder in Russell Westbrook's absence. What are they going to run here? They're going to hand it off to Durant. They're just going to clear out, let him do his thing. He gets past Farid, but he gives it up to Chris Kaman. What is Durant doing? He gets it back against Gallinari this time. Great defense, and he gets stripped. Great defense by Gallinari. Up to Ty Lawson. He's got a clear path to the basket, and he throws it down with 2 hands. What a play by Ty Lawson, the sub-6-foot point guard out of North Carolina, and he gets up 37 inches on the vertical with the 2-handed smash. So now OKC desperate for a score here. It's a 4-point game. They're going to need something. Over to Durant. Durant driving to the hoop. Great defense by Farid. Forces us to give him up. We're really trying to hold down Durant. He kind of escaped our grasp in that fourth quarter, which is why we're playing this overtime period in the first place. Free playing some nice off-ball defense. They're trying to give it to Durant, but Jared Bayless is going to have to throw up some crap. And he gets it to go. Ty Lawson needs to scoot up an inch closer as I'm trying to manually guard Durant. And Jared Bayless again coming through for the OKC Thunder after hitting the game-tying three-pointer in regulation. Now here's Ty Lawson over to Terrence Ross in the corner. Bang! And he knocks it down, making it a three-point game. Still one possession game. But Terrence Ross with 17 points on the night. Nice shooting statistics from him at 6 of 10 and 2 of 6 from downtown. Now here's Bayless again, trying to set up the stagnant OKC offense, similar to what we saw against the San Antonio Spurs, but Jeremy Lamb breaks free, running around Chris Kaman and knocks down the mid-range jumper to bring the OKC Thunder within one. But yeah, the Thunder really struggle with these stagnant sets. I mean, a lot of times they're just moving on one side and not a lot of side-to-side action, and we're really trying to take advantage of that here. Pick and roll with Joel Embiid. Embiid straight to the basket for the one-handed dunk, just too quick for Chris Kaman. Nice catch off the short pick and roll, and he throws it down. So this is going to force OKC to call a timeout as they look to regroup and really try to take advantage, because I don't think they've led at all in this overtime period. Looking at some statistics, we got Lawson, a pretty quiet game, 11 points, 5 assists, and also a bunch of turnovers that you cannot see right now. So I decided to stick with this lineup, mainly because it matches up pretty well as long as I switch the forwards matchup, having Fareed guard Durant. And Fareed really is my best answer to guard Durant. I don't really have that Paul George or Kawhi Leonard to kind of handle Durant. So Fareed is just going to have to do his best against the top scorer in the NBA. And where's Durant going? He's like running out of bounds. And then they're going to go into Jared Bayless. I don't know what Scott Brooks has in mind. But here we go. Bayless is holding out for the last shot, looking for another game-tying three. They run a screen for Durant, play for Durant, but that didn't work. They're going to try to get it to him. Fareed needs to probably get up a little closer by playing some nice on-ball defense into Chris Kaman. He pulls up for mid, but he misses. Joel Embiid on the rebound, outlet to Ty Lawson, and they're going to have a foul. So they do have one more to give, but it's effectively over as long as we can make our free throws. 8 seconds to go. Looking to see who I have. Going to try to get it to Gallinari, pass it to him, and draw the foul on Kevin Durant. So here we go to the line with Danilo Gallinari. He's probably my best free throw shooter on the floor. Say Ty Lawson's a close second, and I don't have anybody with that closer signature skill, so we'll see how it goes. Knocks down the first free throw. It's a 2-possession game, exactly what I want. But if I make this next one, there's going to be no miracles in store for the OKC Thunder this time around. So here's Gallinari to the line, going out with the shot, and it's good. So this wraps up this game. Nothing really the OKC Thunder can do at this point. Jared Bayless, any heroics from him? No sir, we get the rebound and escape here from the victory. If you remember from the regulation period, we blew like a 16-point lead. That is inexcusable. We let that man get out of control, even though we locked him down for most of the first 3 quarters. But in this overtime period, did a nice job of denying him the ball and really avenged last season's loss. So not the statement I was quite looking for, but a statement nonetheless, and hopefully we'll be able to carry that in for the rest of the season. We're off to a ridiculous start in this association. I believe we're in 16-2. We'll see how that holds up. Westbrook with 27-9, but 6 turnovers, and he fouled out, of course. Durant with 22 at 8 and 6. A nice all-around game from him, but not a lot of touches. Jeremy Lamb with 21 points. Jared Bayless with 14 off the bench and a couple huge threes. And Chris Kaman with 11. Now looking at our side, Joel Embiid led us with 25 points, 10 rebounds, 4 blocks. Gallinari came out huge as well, 22 points and 5 steals to go along with that. Terrence Ross trying to match up with his counterpart, Jeremy Lamb with 17. Corey Joseph, a nice spark off the bench with 11. Anderson with 11 as well, and Ty Lawson also had 11. So nice balanced scoring, got a lot of contributions from my bench as usual. As you can see, Fareed, Embiid, and Ashik locked down the paint. Ashik had a really nice game as well. And then looking here, Corey Joseph led us with 7 assists, only 2 turnovers in comparison to Ty Lawson's 5 assists and 5 turnovers. That was bad, but Lawson did make up for it a little bit with those 3 steals. Anderson had 2 steals as well. And then here's Joel Embiid with 4 blocks, Ashik with 3 blocks, Gallinari with 2 blocks, Ross with 2 blocks, Corey Joseph with a block. It was a block party right here. And that was really the only way we could slow down the OKC Thunder, because they were able to finish in traffic, knock down open and contested jumpers alike, and really just did a nice job of challenging us throughout the game. Joel Embiid 19-15 shooting and Gallinari 9-14 shooting, pretty efficient for my 2 leading options on the offensive end. And so just happy to escape out here with a W. Defense kind of slacked off in the fourth quarter, as with our ball control and possession. We were able to amend that pretty quickly. As you can see, field goal wise, OKC Thunder shot 52%, a little high, as well as 50% from deep, but we got the victory, so I'm not complaining. So this is the Sim Basketball Operator. Enjoy the NBA draft tomorrow. Should be a good one, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Thanks.